Hey, Doc, still here for Doc Sports, and today is Saturday, February the 4th, and I apologize for not being here yesterday. Yesterday a little bit, excuse me, under the weather. Didn't feel just didn't feel great. Okay, and didn't want to put out a poor product for you on that. So got some much needed rest. Feel much better today, and things are very excited about today, to be perfectly honest. So, got Kansas and Iowa State here, and then I got what is it, Virginia Tech here. Both of them are going on here Saturday morning, and so hey, we're ready to go. Or Saturday morning where I live, and we're ready to go. Okay, with some more picks. So, so what do we got going today? Well, I can tell you that I got two free picks for you, of course. Okay, so we'll get to those in just a second. Today, I got a 7 unit best bet going in college basketball. I've hit my last two. Okay, on those, and I got 7 plays in all. So a grand total of 7 college basketball plays for just $30. 7 for $30. Okay, take advantage of it. Okay, right today, and get yourself some winners. I am ready to go. I love today's card. I'm very confident about today's card. So we're going to get some action and going to get something done. Okay, in that today. And the first game doesn't start until 2 Eastern, so you'll have plenty of time to get to all 7 plays if you want, or whenever you happen to see this throughout the day. And the 7 unit plays until much later tonight. Okay, so you can take advantage of that. Also, in the NBA, I have my revenge game of the week going today. That's right, revenge game going the week in the NBA. It's a night game tonight, so you can take advantage of that too. That's also at the Dugout Stone page at Doc Sports. And if you have never subscribed to this channel, please do so. Okay, it takes you absolutely nothing. I told you earlier this week our numbers are going through the roof, and they continue to. So thanks for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, get my picks or any of the picks from the guys at Docs. Okay, and pick yourself up a bunch of free winners. Simple as that. So take advantage of that too while you're at it. And speaking of the two packages I just mentioned, if you've never been to Docs and subscribed for some free picks, do that today also. Okay, get $60 worth of free picks from yours truly. If you like, or any of the handicappers at Docs, both packages today, you can get what is it, 8 plays for absolutely nothing in their premium plays by signing up today. Okay, so take advantage of that as well. Okay, free play. Big game today in the Big Ten. Okay, Purdue and Indiana. Now, Zach Edney is the best center in the country and maybe the best player as well. And when opposing teams face him, they have to decide what they want to do. Do they try and contain him, or do they try and defend everybody else and just let him get his points? And so how do you do that? Well, with Edney, you can try and front him. You can go front and back, even though he's 7'4". Okay, so that makes it a lot more difficult. But and then you lay off and let one of the shooters, okay, from Purdue. Maybe you decide whichever weakest shooter that they have, and lay off of him and take your chances. See what's going on and see what happens. Now, the other thing that Indiana could do is they could aggressively defend on the ball with Edney every time he touches it. So again, front and back, okay, try and make them throw the ball up in order to get to him. Not that that won't be successful because of his size, but with that, you can get, let's say, make his life more uncomfortable. Okay, and one thing that we know so far this season in road games, Big Ten road games, he's in 4 of his 5 games he scored less than his season average of 22 points per game. So I'm not sure exactly what Indiana's going to do, but those are their choices. Now, the concern though with trying to double with Edney is that their best player, Jackson Davis, if he gets into foul trouble, because he's their only really quality big man, so they have to balance that out. So they might do a combination of various things. Now, offensively, Indiana is very good, 49.7% shooting, and they don't take a lot of bad shots, especially at home. But the one thing they're going to have to do is make mid-range shots, because if you want to go in the paint against Eddie, you're wasting your time. Okay, I think anyways from that standpoint. Um, Now, as far as Purdue goes, I think honestly, in terms of pure talent, I think in the last 5 years or so under Matt Painter, I think he's actually had more talented teams than this one. But offensively and defensively, they're above average in both situations. They don't do anything that is like marvelous that you look and say, "Oh boy, this team's got it going on." There's something. When you watch Alabama, for example, you can see some things going on with them. But this team, they have picked up on Matt Painter's approach, which is toughness, okay, across the board. Now, Boilers are only 10, 11, and 2 against the spread, winning by 13.7 points per game. And that's just a little over 3 points better than what Indiana is overall. So, from that standpoint, if you've followed Purdue, they've had a number of close calls, given up some big leads late in games. They've wobbled, okay, but they just don't lose. And so that's why they're 20, I think they're 22-1 or 21-1 so far, and that exemplifies their mental toughness. Now, looking at this game, I look at Purdue having a big edge in rebounding. I think their free throw shooting differential is also something to keep an eye on, and they are 6-0 against teams making 37% or more of their three-point shots, while the Hoosiers, when a game is +3 to -3, they are 2-10. I'm going to go with Purdue as a pick 'em over Indiana at Assembly Hall in Bloomington. Okay, is where that game's at. So that's my free pick video for today. Again, a quick recap: 7-unit best bet goes tonight in college basketball, and you get that and 6 other plays for just $30. Otherwise, I also have my NBA revenge game of the week going today. West Coast Wise guys continue to do well, okay, as I mentioned, and they got the Heat and the Bucks to go under 223 today. So that's your free play from the West Coast Wise guys. That's everything I got for you for today. Glad to be back, okay, and I'll be back on Sunday with another free play for you as well. So this is Doc Upstone for Doc Sports, isn't it? Till next time, I'm out.